Greetings and welcome to Careful Conversations at the Kitchen Table. My name is Jane Barton. I serve as the Caregiving Ambassador for AARP, the sponsor of this program. And I want to thank you for stopping by to chat about some important topics related to caregiving. Today I want to focus on the relevance of ritual for caregivers and care receivers. I'm a big fan of ritual, but that's not universal. So I want to highlight how ritual can be a benefit to you. Now first we need to identify what is ritual. What do I mean by this? And I will defer to the experts in the field. Thomas Moore talks about ritual in this way. He says ritual is any action that speaks to the soul and to the deep imagination. Even the smallest rites of everyday existence are important to the soul. So it could be a religious ritual, could be a family ritual, or maybe a personal ritual that you create for yourself. But the important distinction between ritual and routine is this. When we engage in ritual, we do it with intention. We carve out a portion of our day and it frames ordinary time as extraordinary time. There is a reason, there is a meaning, there is a purpose for doing ritual. And oftentimes it's because ritual connects us to things that are beyond ourselves. Perhaps your sense of the sacred or the divine, maybe to a memory or to a place, to something in nature, or to other people that may be collaborating with you on this particular ritual. But regardless, ritual is something that we do over and over, so there's a predictability to it. It gives some order to life and some continuity. And that certainly is something we desire in the midst of some of the chaos we experience in the caregiving journey. So I think ritual can serve us throughout the journey of caregiving, and particularly when the caregiving journey is over and we experience the death of a loved one. End-of-life rituals are so incredibly important. And I stress this because I talk to so many people in this day and time that perceive end-of-life rituals to be somewhat of a bother. They're burdensome or they're inconvenient. Now, why do we have this perception of a funeral or a memorial service or a celebration of life? Well, oftentimes we focus on the expense, and I'm not diminishing that. Sometimes we focus on the inconvenience because our family members are scattered around the globe. Or perhaps we don't understand the meaning that can be derived from this particular kind of ritual. Now, why do we focus on these things? I think oftentimes we have kind of a short-sighted perspective of ritual. We don't understand that we bring up these objections because really what we're afraid of, it's our fear of death, and we don't want to go there. And additionally, we are ignorant about the benefits of end-of-life ritual. So I want to highlight some of the benefits you can derive from a funeral or a memorial service. We are carving out ordinary time to be extraordinary, to celebrate a life lived, to recognize the reality of our mortality, and to really recognize that a person has died. We bring together a community that will support and sustain those who are bereaved, and to help them walk through the grief and mourning process. So in my humble opinion, ritual is worth the bother, and it will benefit you and yours for a very long time indeed. So I hope you will consider, if not engaging in a prescribed ritual, to create your own. It will serve you well. So thank you so much for stopping by today and continuing the conversation about caregiving. I hope we will meet again in the very near future. And until then, I wish you and yours many blessings on your journey.